Hello and welcome back. So in this tutorial I'm going to teach you JavaScript basics with Python, meaning I'm going to write some Python code and explain it to you with JavaScript. So I'm not gonna waste your time, I'm gonna try my best to explain to you and make sure that you understand the basics of JavaScript at the end of this tutorial. So if you're a beginner in JavaScript or you want to make some revisions on JavaScript, this is the video that you've been looking for. So let's start by creating two files, one for Python, another one for JavaScript. Let's create a Python file and call it hello.py. Let's create another file and call it hello.js. Yeah, these are the files. Now let's start by talking about comments in Python. So you all know that if you want to write a comment in Python, this is how you write a comment. And what if you want to write a multi-line comment in Python? So you just use these 3 quotation marks, and inside this is where you write your multi-line comment. Now let's talk about comment in JavaScript. So to write a comment, a single line comment in JavaScript, simply use 2 forward slashes. This is how you write a comment in JavaScript. And to write a multi-line comment, use forward slash, asterisk, asterisk and forward slash. And inside this is where you write your multi-line comment. Now let's talk about variables in Python. So you know that we've got a boolean, a string, a number, or a null or a none. So in Python, if you want to write a string, just type name, let's say name of a website, Amazon, which is my favorite website, and let's say maybe you want to create a number, just say number is equals to, let's say maybe it's 10, or a boolean is equals to true, or maybe boolean, let's call it boolean 1 is equals to false. Let's talk about an empty string, which is a null or a none in Python. Let's call it empty is equals to none. Now let's talk about these in JavaScript: a string, a number, a boolean, and an empty string, which is a none. So in Python, if you want to create a string or write a string, simply use a var keyword, a const, or a let keyword. And I'm going to explain to you what all this means. You can use var name, or var number, or var bool, or you can use let name, or you can use let number, or you can use let bool, or you can use const name, meaning constant, or you can use const. Okay, it gives me an error because I have already declared this name. Let's call it name2, or const number2, or const boolean, or const empty string. So I'm going to explain to you what all this means. So if you want to write a string that you later gonna change, this is how you write a string. You use a var or a let keyword in JavaScript. But if you use const, meaning constant, that means you are never going to be able to change that string or number or boolean later in your code. So now let's create a var name is, let's call it a Facebook. And now let's console.log our, oh, by the way, print is similar to console.log in Python. So to print something on your terminal in JavaScript, you use console.log. Now let's console.log our name. It's gonna give us Facebook, since our name here is Facebook. But first let's comment out this. It gives us Facebook. And now let's try to change our name and say name is equals to in quotation mark Instagram. Now let's console.log our name and see what we get on the terminal. It gives us Instagram because we have reassigned our name to Instagram. Now let's talk about a number. So to write a number, you just simply use var keyword as well. Let's call it a 10. Let's say it's 10. And now let's console.log our number on the terminal and see what we get. We get number 10, but later if you want to change your number, you can just say number is equals to 200 perhaps. When you console.log, it gives you 200 because you have reassigned your number. Let's create a bool. So let's say your bool is true. Let's console.log our boolean. So it says true. Now let's reassign our boolean. Bool is false. Now let's console.log our bool again. We get false on the terminal. Now you can do the same with let keyword, and let is similar to var, but let is a modern JavaScript keyword. So but it's similar to var. Now let's erase this and talk about constants. So let's say you have a name, const name is equals to, let's say Facebook. And if you want to console.log your name on the terminal, it's going to give you Facebook. I made a mistake here. It gives us Facebook. But now let's try to change our name and see what happens. Let's say our name right now is Instagram. It gives us an error. It says name Instagram assign to constant variable, as you can see here, meaning you cannot change a constant name in JavaScript. So let's talk about const number. Let's say it's 10. Let's console.log our number. This is what you get on the screen. So let's try with a boolean. let's call it a bool. Now let's console.log the bool on the screen. See what we get true because our boolean is true right now. Let's try to reassign this and say bool is equals to false. Now let's try to console.log our boolean on the terminal. This is what we get. It says bool false, type error assigned to constant variable, meaning you cannot change or reassign a constant keyword. Let's talk about an empty string. So let's name it empty. So in JavaScript you call it null, but in Python you can call it none. So let's console.log empty. This is what you get. So that's how you can write variables in JavaScript. I hope you like this video. So for me to continue creating more videos about JavaScript and Python, please like this video and comment. Thanks for watching.